Welcome to the Neighborhood Pulse with Kevin Colby. The Neighborhood Pulse. You know, wherever you are in life, you never forget the neighborhood. This is the show that talks to real estate professionals all about the real estate business and how to maximize your career. Join host Kevin Callback from Realty Executive Cornerstone to learn what the Neighborhood Pulse is. We are live. It is great today. The NAR conference coming up, how to become part of it, take advantage, and love that, right? Hey, Kevin, how are you, brother?
Good. About yourself? Happy Friday. Freedom Friday, baby.
Freedom Friday.
Gotta love it.
Give that microphone just a little twist to get in front of you a little bit. Our last guest kind of sat awkward. There you go.
There we go.
I mean, he didn't sit awkward. He just had
Hello.
There it is.
There we go.
There we go.
I'll tell you. Well, crazy, baby. We got lots going on. The real estate market is, everybody's asking questions. Should I buy? Should I sell? Should I wait? Should I... What, you know,
can I go back? Can I go back a year and a half?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh my gosh. I wrote an offer for a gentleman the other day, and we've been looking for over a year for that specific house. And he wouldn't come up on a house a little bit last year. And I said, now he's kicking himself. He's saying, if I would just went up that little bit, because now I'm spending considerably more and getting considerably less.
Yeah.
But we are in a normalizing market, right? Is what I understand from all the professionals what we've seen.
That's what the
6 to 8%, not 6 to 8% is a normal average rate, right?
Yes.
So you're in lending, MLS number
125-8805.
Perfect. So rates right now, when we're looking at them, and I don't know that a lot of people understand that rates move throughout the day. Even they're up and down, right? Yep. So when you can't lock a rate until you have a contract.
Yes.
If you're purchasing a home, if you're doing a HELOC, then it's different. But
there are lenders out there who will give you that pre-approval and say, okay, let's lock now. But by the time you get done, perhaps you might have extended that rate.
Yeah.
And you're paying for it.
If Twyla's listening, she had a pre-approval with a guaranteed rate on it, not from guaranteed rate, a rate of 5%. When she buys a house, they're going to give her 5%. I says, that doesn't sound right. I said, so let's talk to your lender.
Yeah.
No. That's what he said. It's perfect. So we go to write an offer on a house, and she talks to the lender, and he's like, well, see that fine print at the bottom that it could change based on what the interest rates are at current time. She's like, they got me.
I didn't have that magnifying glass out.
Yeah. So she feels really crummy because she really thought and misunderstood the documentation.
And unfortunately, whether in any industry, you're going to have the salespeople who won't point out the finer print.
Right. Yeah, that's it.
I think a good salesperson would say, hey, just so you know, we're going to do this on here. However, if things adjust.
If you're looking for repeat business, if you're looking for referrals, if you're looking for people that know, like, and trust you, you're not going to be a salesman, you're going to be an educator.
Yeah.
So we used to say, I'm not a salesman, I'm an educator. I'm a salesman. I sell houses. I help get you into the home that you love. And when you're stressed out, we talk to you about how to, navigate that. Is this what you're looking? This is your goal. This is where you want to be. And then we explain the process.
Absolutely.
Right. At the end of it, they're like, boy, thank you very much. Really appreciate you, and we want to use you again, or for our friends and family too.
Yep.
If you just want to do one and done, then you do stuff like that. You don't point out the small print.
And what you're finding out in the real estate industry, the lending industry, is a lot of people jumped in when you didn't have to do anything other than answer the phone.
Right.
And they were short-sighted, wanted to make as much money as they possibly could, and did. And now they're not around. So that person who gave you that 5% guarantee may not be there.
Right.
You
go.
Yeah.
You go. Yeah. So the customer service, we want to be there long-term for those follow-up calls too. And that's some of what we're going to talk about today. Is there's an opportunity for people to thrive and survive in this market, right? So like you said, a lot of people jumped in as the market was heating up, and it was like putting we call it shooting fish in a barrel.
That's right.
Now, I'm not real sure who was putting fish in the barrel to begin with. But
Yeah, what were they doing?
why is that? But there's probably a reason for that saying. But and now it's different. It's different. So we just need to change our patterns. You need to go back to what works. Look at some of the technology that's out there that can help you do that, and be in contact with people. Your best friend right now is your phone. Your phone is to reach out to folks that you know, people that you've helped in the past, and ask for those referrals.
Well, and what I'm finding, and maybe you are too, is just a lot of phone calls with people who have a lot of questions.
Absolutely.
They're not necessarily shopping.
No.
But they just have a lot of questions.
Absolutely. Yeah. So those are people that may be buying in the future.
Yeah.
Those might be people that you just sold a house to. They're like, how does that affect what I'm in now? Mm-hmm. I see house prices coming down. Is my house still worth what I paid for it?
Right.
So we are doing, we send out letters to all of our past clients of, hey, the market has shifted. We know there's a lot of questions out there. You may call. We'll give you a marketing proposal for your home. We'll show you. We'll talk about the market. We'll explain all your concerns away, or validate them, one or the other, right? So and then we're getting some calls back. People, like you said, people they're not looking to buy. They're not looking to sell. They're just, and I got questions, and that's what we do. And if I can't answer those questions, I can, like yourself, if they're asking about different aspects of the loan, and referring to you, you're the best guy to answer those questions. I may know those answers, but sometimes you explain them a lot better. Maybe that's what you do.
Yeah, I if you look at my LinkedIn, I think I shared it on the show before. It says sleep expert, and I have that on there for people. What's a sleep expert? I want people to be able to sleep at night, knowing that they've made the best decision, the financial decision,
right,
with their biggest purchase they'll ever.
Yeah, absolutely. If they've ever sat with you one-on-one conversation.
Yeah, I'm kidding. Yeah. Yeah, those guys are boring. Or tune in to 2160.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So new agents, old agents, agents in between. National Association of Realtors Convention is coming up. It's in Orlando.
So what is that? What is the National Association?
That is, wow. It's a conglomeration of people coming across the globe together to discuss real estate, and just all the fine aspects of it, team building, hiring, firing, how to better build your business, some of the laws and rules that govern National Association of governance meetings. They talk about that. They talk about this, lawsuits. Anything you ever want to know about real estate will be in Florida, November 11th to 13th this year, which is a couple weeks away. Probably should talk about it a little sooner. But if you're available and you can still make it, there is opportunity. Go for 1 day. It's not all 3 days. It really starts on the 8th or 9th through the 13th. That's really where you want to go down behind the scenes. That's where right. So that's where things are happening, moving. You're bringing people across. Canada will be there, China will be there, Australia will be there. It's well attended, a lot of networking opportunities. Right, yeah, this is international. So this is the best place to go to learn about real estate, about what's going on in the market, holds. I still feel, give me your why. 5, 10 years you're gonna be gone. That why is bigger than you. Our market probably could get another job. Why money getting make sure that you're successful and the best ways. Garland Board of Realtors here in Lake. There's going down there, and
are you headed down?
Oh yeah. So we'll be heading down. Heading out on the 8th come back and rob my house. I said, I have people on cameras. But yeah, we heading down to the um, we- free of charge. But you will be welcome. Excursions too that we have a little off time. Yeah, so we have some service projects.
You're not just going down there.
Right. They have top lines across the country that will custom either talking about commercial real estate, certified residential specialists. EB will be there. There's just so much. Anything you can think of real estate wise is going to be there in the 5 days. More you can afford to go down there and have the opportunity. That was 500. 500. Yeah, there's events there as well. 500 to get in the airfare. We do have discount rates on hotels, which is good. Pricey. And you never know, you might run into Mickey Mouse while you're down there too. Always good.
Yes.
He needs a house. He can come with me up. So other things is Leadership Academy Advisory Group, Women's Conference Realtors, Leadership Institute Training, Field Exposures, Field Orlando. So we'll be out doing some projects there to help the community. We'll have smart advisory board, finance committee, education. Um, politicians, not to support Democrats or Republicans, to support people that support homeowners' rights. Really important because they do some crazy things that they want to change it where they want to do a rental property registered, they want to hit some inspection, and they're like, whoa. Home rule, they want to pass home rule. That's another thing. It breaks on. Let's talk about this for a second. The theory of home rule is amazing. The implementation initially may be great, but over time it tends to get outside of it tends to overgrow in my opinion. So it gives them a lot more authority to make decisions without going to referendum. So if they want to raise your taxes, they can say, well, what do you guys think? Yeah, okay. Instead of going to referendum and asking the public, community, homeowners, do you want this? They may or may not. Some communities where they vote down tax increase, next thing you know, their home rule that gets approved without having to do it again. I'm crazy, right? Yeah. So the realtor political election is huge. Meetings. Right. So NAR does a great job of download the app. You can go pick. They're different. You want to make sure or realtors or somebody else down there better. That's a lot of me. The first time this class, and they get you in there. It's really the best way to walk through it. We do it in the job. A lot of working. Anybody can go. So really get this number of guys that we go on the floor and how much a real that's the way to think about it. Yes, yes. And then you get up early, you'll be busy all day, for the evening, good night. Yeah, or whatever your choice is. There will be some certain alcohol. No, it's groggy, and, but it is good because after after the day is over and you sit down for dinner, you're sitting at the bar and having a conversation where you really learn what's going on behind what things mean. Because you'll hear a lot of times, especially from you and stuff, you sit down with somebody at dinner or a couple of drinks, you really get you know, this it's amazing.
They're outside of the person.
Oh, yeah, yep, there's very,
People say that about
this is true. But there's Beecher. Beecher has a radio show with the National Association of Job. So tune in to him, check, love, and follow. I'm looking for this guy, Lawrence Moon. He is he just off schooling smaller shoot. He downsize too much. That comes down to the bigger. Worse thinking. So he's got his finger on the pulse. He's really like you see that. Yeah, he's a full house packed in with we're just yeah, about building and a lot of yep. It's tough in the market now that there's some uncertainty. You are asking a lot of questions. We talked about it at the beginning of the hour. Where's the market going? Where am I going to be making that kind of? Yeah, we do see we're anticipating a 4. Doing yeah, relationships with that's what we do is we get that information, bring it back to a broker, and somebody and share that fire and stuff in the business, in the community, you'll see the mover and shakers there. That's for sure. You'll see people are doing great things there. And Sue Miller's amazing. She's yeah, that's amazing. Really, everybody knows. Everybody knows. We go down to the so right now, yeah, so I'm sure that out and um, offered to settle it. Here, which never happened. That's what I love about it. Right? And it's always that well, it's fair to somebody. Yeah, that just be me, but it's fair to me. That Amendment 1 that's come out, read that, learn about it. Don't make it commercial or read a word about it more in depth. Yeah. I don't think it's going to get I read that, I'm educated. Even about now, back I understand that right. Yeah, it's not like you have shirts. Yeah. It's not like a retail store where people go, oh, I feel like this, and this, and they understand that there is and whatever, and you accept that. The realtor is what's in your store is underway. That's your store is knowledge. Market You have office space, you have heat, electric, gas, and if you have an assistant, you've got signs, you've got marketing, I mean, there are so many. You take places you divide it all up. Huh. That's not us.
Yeah, that's great. You know, now there are big players
Oh yeah,
who don't have to worry. They do okay.
they do okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, fantastic.
But on the average, if I were to ask if the average year for the Midwest per year, it's probably 60,000.
Sure, I mean, depending on where you're at and stuff. So they're better to say, you know, an average realtor sells usually less than 8 homes a year.
Yeah.
And
Less than one a month.
80% of realtors won't make it 2 years. Yeah, because it really takes a lot of effort and a lot of passion and desire to get past that first 2 years of rejection and getting in the grind and getting the referrals and getting the
We were
business
talking
going.
about that before the show.
Right.
Yeah. In market. And it is. It's just it's intuitive. Are you there?
Right.
Good.
Right.
Yeah.
And repetitive, right? So when politicians every 5 minutes, they're on the name everywhere. So we can know the ballot box. His name on it. Ronald Reagan. Arnold. Arnold's supposed to be. Arnold was and there's a number of people by face and name recognition. Same thing. All those all this good stuff. People sell it.
And
Stop trying to think of someone else to know that. Who's got a guy, right? We want to be your guy. Sure.
if they're an equitable, um, you make your doesn't mean that
Right.
you're saying that you make it.
There's some struggles from time to time, right? I mean, there's always there's something. Loving people where they're at.
A lot of my early years, a lot of my struggle. Hey, and I focus on the and I forget to feel more why. And so my business is very dramatic. Spiritually, but I was so focused on those years to finish them. I forgot to finish one. And then I would have a good month, and I might have a bad month, and have a good month because during that time of working home, I didn't do the activities to make sure that not that one.
We call running that the peaks and valleys. You get a couple of hooks for you, you're working those days, when they're done. No, oh no, you hustle back up, you get busy again, and back down. That was repetitive. So our recommendation, and this is, you know, if we're in the market now that for example, your best friend is in this guy you're holding on the hand right now is your phone. And hopefully you got a lot of contacts and a lot of people. It is getting back to the best thing you can do. Nobody listens. You can never catch it. There's a CRM, get yourself a customer. Make sure you put everybody you know in that, everybody you talk to in that system. It could be a spreadsheet, it could be Drippy, it could be Hootsuite, it could be constant contact, whatever it is, get a system that you'll use. If it's overwhelming, it's too much for you, downside, get to a spreadsheet, whatever you do, keep that information and reach out to it repetitively. Get them on the good companions, get sending emails and postcards and birthday cards. And if you should know the kids' birthdays, their dogs' names, what sports their kids are playing, how the team is doing. So when you go out and say, "Hey, I saw the Huskies won last night, man, your team must be doing great." They like that. Because you know them. And then it really is about people legitimately and not just being a gang of friends. A little bit of work. I did that all. Some guy on an island. That's it. Right? And your E&O may or may not cover that. Right. Spreadsheet is great. Our number out there. New recommendations for you. Help them, email, reminders, call, weekly reminders, the whole 9 yards. Sometimes when you're first starting out, push it for a little bit. Easy to hang in there and use. The other thing is use your phone. All your friends, call your family, call your neighbors, call everybody you know. Last two episodes ago, Roger, you have a phone number or an email at least you need to contact 20 people. Well, 20 people that you can email, phone number, none of that. I can just for your real estate name tag, grocery store, everywhere you go. You want to keep are you in real estate? Had a conversation. This is a long game. Or you know, long game, not a short game. Anybody can do a short game. Yeah. But the long game is really what you're shooting for. Surround yourself. You surround yourself with who's really going to do. Surround yourself with surround yourself constantly. Business to teach you the ropes. Play it to you or are willing to share it with you. Talk about secret sauce. What's the rule of thumb with secret sauce? Really give it out. There's more than enough business. More than enough. That's why I'm excited. This, everybody, oh my God, great. Um, it's the best you have to get around, especially in Iowa. Oh, you got, hey, yeah, here's the last number. I'll send you the upload. You know, now it's but now we're on
products. Excited. They have training on those products. Right? I get excited. We're excited. So I'm really enjoying this. Very, really one sharpening skills, new skills. Every new agent, state, boards, and future aviator hires represent yourself. Tools, resources used for buyer presentations. So you can explain to a buyer what your function is, like fiduciary responsibility. You expect to respond. They're unhappy. The moment you meet them, so after they close, always remind them you in talent on behalf of the group. If you're not enough, tell you too that oh, you're like, well, come on. I wrote a question, and I probably no one can't answer every question. But I would I am to oh, you know, I'm not you are anyway, if you're there,
nervous.
get back to come to um, I was best use streamline on number of different seasons expired. There was a feel that it expired there was 6 months more market. So look for those in that range. Home. Very themselves, study the market. Home. And it's true if you can say, hey, you thought this, you might want to agent. Bring us up. Great.
Yeah.
Right.
Now it's retro. Mid-century we
That's
go.
right. The mid-century company. There's so much.
So if somebody wants
There is, yes. NAR not under news and events on the right hand side of the RNXT. I click on that. Our next RNXT.
That's it. And that will bring you right there. You'll be able to see the schedule. You can see if you can do the time. You go from day, you can go from events. Typically event dealers and outdoor.
Drive down. Do they have the capability for
NAR? Yeah, there is. Looking at that, I have not researched it. Do they have it?
I mean, if you can't get there.
Right. Remote in, also recording a number of events. I have a drive down there. We buy that every year. Some kind of crazy like that. We got Dave Clark last week. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That is very exciting. Yes, more years probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, great guy. Total looking knowledge. Excited to have him. We'll probably come up with new theme songs. Anybody has any ideas?
Yeah.
Sweet Home Chicago right now. I love it. But that's correct. National, international. I do love that song. Thinking next 5, 8. We're only this Thunderstruck.
If you want to do it in, you can have it done.
What's happening here? What's going on?
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, the rules.
Got a lot of great songs out there, so we're gonna pick one or we got.
Or create our own.
There you go.
Your work. Yeah. Well, good. Of course, so on the 8th, then,
Love it. Yeah.
oh, is it?
Piano will do a pre-record. Yeah. We're at the broadcast. At the convention.
Awesome.
So that'll be.
On the Facebook page.
How to get people. I mean, just a minute.
People that you never know.
On business app with the New York.
Push right to the end of this show. We can't thank everyone joining the neighborhood pulse, getting the pulse on real estate. All back, Kevin, if sell their house, buy a house.
Give me an email. Kevin, our community agent. You can help send over 277
For all of us here.